Hanging corpses with heads missing are ominous. The latest suspense horror movie in 2024 is coming. The story begins. A corpse driver. Sun Kai passed by a village, but he smelled a strong smell of blood. He went forward and saw corpses all over the ground. What's more terrifying is that there were no heads on the corpses. 7 corpses were hung from the eaves, which looked very creepy. After searching around, Sun Kai found that the severed heads were hung on ropes. He found out after inquiring that a group of bandits came here a few days ago. They heard that there was a treasure in Shenjiazhuang. They broke into the village and massacred people. Even the little children were not spared. The nearby villagers, because of their fear of bandits, neither dared to rescue them nor dared to collect their corpses. Fortunately, Sun Kai had a compassionate heart. He not only sewed up the bodies of the dead villagers, but also put their bodies in coffins and took them to the funeral home. But unexpectedly, 13 years have passed, and the coffins did not rot at all. And every year on their anniversary, strange things happen around the village. The nearby villagers could only keep sharpening knives to exorcise evil. Sun Kai felt something was wrong, so he called his companion Gutu to check it out. But as soon as they entered the funeral parlor, a girl followed them. "Girl, are you still on the road so late? What are you doing?" "Don't be afraid. We are also on our way. Seeing the sky was about to change, so we're staying here for the night." The girl was relieved when she heard that, saying that she was also a traveler. Seeing that it was going to rain, she came in to take shelter. "Do you know what the coffin array outside is for?" "Young lady, it's dark and windy. We shouldn't talk about these. The people in the coffins all died unexpectedly. Tonight is destined to be restless." And just then, a dark figure appeared at the door. Everyone's heart tightened immediately, but it was a fortune teller. After a long journey, and it was about to rain, he wanted to take shelter from the rain. Fate. Ha ha ha. Today is the day when Shen village was slaughtered. Anyone who knew about it would avoid it. How could it be so coincidental that they all came? The girl couldn't help but wonder. At this time, in the woods not far from Shen, village landowner Zhang Huang was taking 2 concubines on a night trip. He received a mysterious letter this morning, telling him to come to Shen village tonight. When the carriage passed through a dense forest, the horse suddenly neighed. Then the first wife, Luo Qing, like a fox spirit possessed, bit Zhang Huang like a fox. The second wife, who was jealous, said, "It's because you're not coquettish enough. Come, let me teach you. Ha ha ha." The coachman was surprised by the sound in the sedan. Luo Qing, who was always dignified, how could she say such frivolous words? So he lifted the curtain to see, only to find Luo Qing disheveled. The coachman was scared and quickly lowered the curtain. The curtain is too evil. There must be something that hurt Luo Qing. He urged the horse to leave the forest, but then a gust of cold wind blew from behind the carriage. Then the horse ran wildly out of control. Finally, it stopped in front of a village. "What's going on?" "Hey, master, we're here." Zhang Huang got off the carriage in a panic to check and found that they had arrived at Shen village. But the village had long been abandoned, and there were scattered coffin boards everywhere. Luo Qing became more and more scared. "Sir, what place is this? Are we really going to spend the night here?" As Luo Qing finished speaking, a cold wind blew around them. Only then did they realize that there were yellow talismans on the coffins. As the yellow paper was blown off, a coffin suddenly opened. "Ah,